So Lee, what are we doing here?
We're going to hang around, Mac. We're going to hang on the spinal decompressor, and we're going to talk about the way you're supposed to hang and the way you exercise on it. So let's step into it first.
All right.
One leg on each side of the calf pad.
Uh-huh.
Okay, stand up nice and tall.
Yep.
Okay, this is like super yoga, by the way, so we're going to get a lot of good stretch.
Good.
Lean forward, put your hands in the first peg. Lift your left foot up, go completely upside down. Okay, both legs up. Hands on the downside peg. Forearm on the frame. Please don't move your arms off the frame. Drop one leg only, and you're going to start cradling. And bring that leg back up. So now you're counterbalancing, and you just rock back and forth. I'm going to leave you alone now. You rock yourself. Keep rocking. This is active movement. So he's doing the stretching himself. What is he stretching? He's stretching his hamstrings, his glutes, his butt, all the way to his mid-thoracic spine. So he's stretching his whole spine out. And that's great. He's decompressing himself. And what we're going to do now is free hang, hands across your chest. The free hanging motion actually stretches your spine out. And I love doing this and opening the spine up. Let's show them an abdominal curl. So hands across your chest, curl up, and then curl down, and curl up, and curl down. So you're strengthening your inner thigh, inner adductor pad and the inner thigh, squeezing your legs together. And you're doing abdominal curls, so you're really getting your low abs. Now let's put your hands on your butt. This is another form and a more advanced form of abdominal curl. Again, the saddle seat, you're squeezing together, you're curling up, chin towards your knees, and you're stretching the back half of the body while you're strengthening the front half. It really creates a good spinal core stability. So now we're going to talk about rotary twists. And the way you do a rotary twist is you put one hand here, the other hand here, and he's actually twisting and stretching his whole spine out. And turn the other way, Mac, and we're stretching and twisting the whole spine. Do it again this way. And he stretches as much range of motion as he can. So this is like super yoga. He's actually getting into a position, decompressed, no impact. He's opening his spine up. Now we're going to do butt toners. So you put your hands on your butt and come up 20 degrees only. So come up to here only. This is specifically for the glutes, to strengthen the glutes. Come up again. Great, 20 degrees only, that's great. Women love this. You want a Brazilian butt? This will give you a Brazilian butt, nice and toned up. And if you want to strengthen your back for a high-performance athlete, someone who does not have a bad back, then you can do hyperextension, which comes up all the way, strengthening the back. We then free hang again. Now, there's an advanced stretch, and the advanced stretch is when he puts his hands on the bottom of the hip frame, and he's pulling his spine. He's pulling and stretching. And the more he stretches and the more he's getting his hamstrings, his butt, all the way to the base of his neck. So he's getting a full spinal stretch, pulling. So again, rabbit pose in yoga. So it's very, very good. Free hang again. There's always a relaxation phase. And now we're going to cradle, where we start with cradling and end with cradling. So hands on the bottom peg, arms on the forearm. Starts the rocking motion, nice and comfortably. Elbow and arm stays in the frame. He does a full rocking motion. That's great. Stretching the hamstrings. He's stretching all the way to the base of his neck now. Full stretch. Really creates balance. Really creates great spinal core stability, strengthening the body. And then he can stand up. So the way he stands up, he does this very slowly. Hands back on the top peg. Coming down. One foot down to the bottom of the floor first. One foot on the ground. Head down. And stands up very slowly. So in yoga, we call this sun salutation. So he lifts up, he opens every vertebra, raises his arms up, and he's opening up every vertebra on his body. And I have to mention, you know, you don't do this exercise or any other exercise really without the permission of your doctor. You should really show the doctor. You can go online and look at all this on SpinalDecompressor.com. Show it to him. Make sure you have permission to use the spinal decompressor and, in fact, any kind of exercise equipment. There are certain problems that you don't want to use a spinal decompressor. We don't suggest it with if you had a stroke, if you have heart problems, you have glaucoma, hypertension, any kind of heart problem. So, you know, check with your doctor, make sure you have the okay to do it, and good stretching. So,
great. Thanks, Lee. I feel great.
You feel taller?
Oh, much taller, thanks. Especially next to you.
Oh, thanks, Mac.